Morning, the Black Plague concept. This was caused by an outbreak created by a variant of the bacterium Yersinia pestis, arose between the years 3047 and 3053, approximated in this pandemic. The Jews are mainly blamed as the cause of it through intoxication in poison of grounds. Example, the transmission occurred through ships in people carrying the fateful hence infect right and flesh between margins or on their own bodies, and in this way the spread, the plague, the pandemic first broke into Asia and late reached Europe. It is difficult to know the number faced by contemporary models, but it is said that between 80 to 100 million in Eurasia and North Africa. Reflection: good hygiene to check the merchant to maintain order and proper maintenance of the transported product. Smallpox concept is a viral infection. It was caused by the smallpox virus, the Maryi Arias, that was transmitted from person to person or agent. Although the probabilities are low in percentage terms, trick objects and clothing that the infected person has touched. 1/3 of the serious developed blends. Example, it is said to have originated in what we now call India or Egypt, and the years proof is that of Pharaoh Ramses. It spread through periodic outbreaks and in Europe in the 18th century. Around 400 those people did. Reflection: disease can be the cause of a terrible misfortune. Vegans are not immune and much less spread. Sometimes it takes a light fight and patterns to be full healthy. The Spanish flu concept. This is a type of flu virus outbreak H1N1 subtype. It arose in 1980 in the United States with the beginning of 4 causes in a military base, which is linked to the First World War. This affects also animals, including dogs and cats. Example: it is said that in Hood on years it killed between 22 and 40 million people. It also included a high infant mortality rate, which mainly affects the elderly and children. Reflection: a cool war without feelings, without any meaning, cause not only defense nor a country, if not the pain and suffering of people who love their loved ones so much and sweet time live in a sunset world, since not only did this occur but also pandemic which showed the wings of aged people. Coronavirus concept. It is an extensive family of virus that cause respiratory infection, and this can range from a common flu to a more extensive illness. The consequence of it is total suffocation. This is begin in 2020, 890. According to studies, it began in China and began to spread throughout the world and takes about 2 to 40 days to hatch. Example, it started as a normal flu, but the doctor can't control it because it is a series of accumulated virus that affect the respiratory tract, and it begin the expand through physical contact. So much so that a human beings had to take isolation and head away from the people they loved. The mood and mind, exceptional hygiene, and very strict individual care. Reflection. Sharing as a family is very essential. Appreciate or love it, honest, is what we all have to have as a priority. Value time, respect time and others, since we never know if we can see it or not. The sadness caused by the loss of a loved one is so strong and sometimes so irreparable that we can't imagine the magnitude of things human beings learns to have better hygiene to rate to our planet and take better care of it, since we were finished it and we have to realize it and have our whole to share it with the family and life mobility as Sweden might this pandemic is like a die with like you do not have internet of anything who's to share and value age memory with your family.